You won't believe how close Gucci Mane came to losing everything. Imagine watching your life spiral out of control in front of the entire world. Fame, fortune, and fans. But behind it all, chaos. That was Gucci Mane. For years, he was the king of trap music and the poster child for hip-hop's wild side. Ice cream face tattoo? Yup. Court appearances that felt more like red carpet walks? Absolutely. But what looked like confidence was really a man fighting demons in plain sight. Before he was a rap icon, Gucci, born Radrick Davis, came from humble beginnings in Bessemer, Alabama. His father was ducking legal issues, his mom worked hard as a teacher and social worker, and his grandfathers were military men. That mix of grit, hustle, and instability shaped him. By the time he moved to East Atlanta in the 4th grade, he was already navigating a world filled with pressure, poverty, and pain. The streets raised him just as much as his mother did. His nickname Gucci wasn't about luxury. It was a family hand-me-down from his dad, who was a smooth-talking hustler. And by his teens, Gucci wasn't just observing the street game. He was in it. His first taste of the hustle? Buying crack with his Christmas money. He wasn't even out of high school yet. In 2001, just after getting kicked out of college, he was arrested for selling drugs to an undercover cop. 90 days in jail followed, but it didn't stop him. It only marked the beginning. As his music started bubbling, so did the street rumors. Then came one of the biggest rap beefs in history. Gucci Mane versus Young Jeezy. It started over a song. So Icy was supposed to be on Jeezy's debut album, but Gucci released it on his own project. That small move kicked off years of tension. Diss tracks were fired. Jeezy even allegedly put a $10,000 bounty on Gucci's chain. And then, it got real. In May 2005, Gucci was attacked by 4 men inside a house. One of them, Henry Lee Clark III, known as Pookie Locke, was later found dead. Gucci claimed self-defense, saying it was a setup, and all the evidence eventually backed him up. The murder charge was dropped, but the streets never forgot. Over the next few years, Gucci couldn't stay out of trouble. Assault charges, drug arrests, probation violations. He was in and out of jail like it was routine. One promoter even claimed Gucci beat him with a pool stick. And yet, despite the madness, his music kept climbing. Mixtapes dropped like clockwork. He was unpredictable, dangerous, and undeniably talented. Then in 2010, things took a darker turn. A series of bizarre incidents, including punching a man in public and pushing a woman out of a moving car, led to court-ordered psychiatric evaluations. Gucci blamed it on stress and drug use, but fans began to worry. Was he losing it? And then came the ice cream face tattoo. Wild? Definitely. But it wasn't just for shock value. In hindsight, it was a giant frozen red flag. Proof of a man spiraling and trying to keep control in the only way he knew how, by making noise. His personal life was crumbling too. He had ugly fallouts with longtime collaborators like Waka Flocka Flame and Yo Gotti. He even sued Waka and Waka's mother, accusing them of stealing from his label. Then there was that Twitter meltdown where he called out half the rap industry. Everyone thought he'd lost it for good. In 2013, Gucci hit rock bottom. Multiple arrests, drug possession, firearm charges. By the end of the year, he was facing nearly 10 years in federal prison. When he finally pled guilty, the sentence was clear: 39 months. For most rappers, that would be the final curtain. But not Gucci Mane. In prison, something changed. He cut off the lean, cleaned up his diet, dropped 100 pounds. And when he walked out in 2016, fans couldn't believe their eyes. Gone was the bloated, angry man who once boasted about loving jail. In his place stood a focused, clear-eyed Gucci, healthier, sharper, and ready to rebuild. The rumors flew. "That's not the real Gucci," they said. "It's a clone." But Gucci laughed it off. The change wasn't sci-fi. It was self-control. He ate clean, worked out, drank tons of water, and most importantly, he got his mind right. He proposed to Keishia Kawar, the woman who'd stuck by him through it all. They got married, built a family, built an empire. And just like that, Gucci Mane, once known for courtroom brawls and rap beefs, became hip-hop's comeback king. Today, it's been over a decade since his last arrest. He's become a symbol of transformation in a genre where many never get the chance. The same man who once lived in a mental prison of addiction, anger, and violence is now living proof that growth is possible, if you want it bad enough. So what do you think? Did Gucci pull off one of the greatest redemption arcs in hip-hop history? Or is there still more of his story left to be told? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, and subscribe if you want more deep dives into the real stories behind the legends. Because this wasn't just about trap music. This was survival, and Gucci Mane, he lived to tell it.